No, don't rip the grass. Oh, are you okay?
Yes. Okay, we went 1 week with 0.
More than a week, technically.
It's not focusing. We went 1 week with 0.
Girl, you being a
1 week with 0 sexual activities.
lust.
Okay, lust. He's calling it lust, but you have to be specific if you want to help people. Do you want to help people or not?
What?
Do you want to help people? Aren't you
Girly.
supposed to be helping people?
Girly.
They're not going to help anybody.
Girly.
Because what does lust mean? They don't know. That could just mean looking at you like that.
Actually, there probably was lust. Actually, what I was thinking.
It's blurry again.
Oh, it's okay.
Anyways. Tell the camera.
And now we've had a relapse.
We can't go longer than a week, apparently. What's the
We
problem?
did go longer than a week. Not 2 weekends, though.
We can't have 2 weekends. So, I feel like something needs to change.
It starts in our minds, though. Because our minds aren't all the way... I'll just speak for myself here. My mind isn't always, like, completely clear of the... Like, I won't fight the urge to. I'll just, like, act on it a little bit, you know? Try to do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll act on the...
But why not fight the urge?
That's the problem. You're not supposed to fight it, technically. You're supposed to flee to God. But when I don't involve God, then it's like, well, that's the first problem. And then...
We also went to a Kesha concert yesterday, so I feel like this has a lot to do with it too, because if you really think about it, you can't go off and do like, because we
things?
we didn't do it, like we did not read the Bible, I don't think, before we went.
Because I got straight home from work and just did that. Because we had to leave.
Yeah.
I showered and we just left. Because we had to eat and...
Yeah, we didn't pray or anything. And when we got back, we didn't pray.
Yeah, we didn't pray, and then we went and watched people talk about sex for like 5 hours. That's actually probably like low... I didn't think about that. Like, we didn't pray or read the Bible, and then we just had our ears filled with sex for like hours. You know, that's probably not good, actually.
Yeah. And I feel like I don't necessarily feel convicted to not see, like, or listen to secular music.
It wasn't
all the time
even
and stuff
Kesha that was the problem. It was the two people before. Like, one of them bands was called the Scissor Sisters, and all they talked about was sex and, are you guys horny tonight? And like, come on, man, you know?
Yeah.
You make a great point there. I didn't even think about it, you know?
Anyways, I feel like, I don't know. I don't think that it's... Obviously, we participated in the worldly things, and that's the problem. But I also feel like, I don't know. I feel like we can still... I don't know. What do you think? Do you think we can still do things like concerts? We just need to, like, make sure we involve God and, like, what do you think?
How do you involve God in a concert with music that's not about God?
Well, I'm saying, like, before you go and pray, like, on the, like, I don't know if they have, like, intermissions and stuff like that.
To a certain extent, like, in the future, I don't think we can involve God in a concert like that unless we just go straight to Kesha. Even one of her newer songs was, like, really demonic. It had a lot of, like, her speech before. I hate it how sometimes the gay community on the far end of it, like when they're really trying to preach about when they're really trying to preach about pride, they'll allude to like spiritual things a lot. Like Kesha was talking about freedom and it's okay, you know, freedom and how come to the light. And it's like, dude, these are all like things, like phrases you see in the Bible. Why are they talking about it in this setting? You know, it may be really uncomfortable. Like, I don't like that. And then she's crawling around on the stage talking about I'm a demon in that one song.
Yeah. So I do think that played a role in, like, especially coming home and not praying, reading the Bible, anything, like just going to sleep, waking up. Because waking up, I guess that we read a chapter of Exodus, but were we really involved in it,
Like, that's another thing. It's like you can do it in a way that's more effective if you actually like want to grow closer to God. Like, if you're not in the right headspace, you won't actually make any progress. You'll just be going through the motions.
Realistically, I think, like, once we got back to the car last night from the concert, we could have prayed.
Yeah, like talk about some God help us with that, It's maybe another problem is that God's not like the first thing on our minds, We're thinking about whatever we got to do next in the world and not putting God truly first all the time,
Yeah. But so I got that all of that led to a relapse, and I'm really trying to like have us work together with God and repent. Like, we need to work on our repent. Like, we have recognized our issue, right? We recognize the issue. Now we just gotta turn away from it.
I think we should focus more on turning to God
Turning to God.
and not turning away from the sin, because turning to God is turning away from the sin. If you focus on turning away from the sin and not where you're turning, like, you probably will just go in a circle, you know what I mean? So I think we just really need to involve God more every single day and like be in the right mindset and the right heart posture to like actually receive His word when we read it and like want to pray and get closer and then grow.
The heart posture, I like that.
Well, I love you.
I love you too.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Dylan. It's my fault.
See, sometimes making these like videos helps me,
Really?
Yeah,
You wanna
helps
pause it?
me learn things. Oh, you can pause?